Listen, do you know the 5 undeniable, in-your-face facts that make women absolutely disgusted with you? Yeah, disgusted. You might think it's all about the six-pack abs or the loaded bank account, but no, you're dead wrong, my friend. Those are just surface-level stuff. I guarantee you, some of you watching this right now are guilty of these things. You might even click off this video because the truth hurts. And if you do, well, that's pathetic. It's time to rip off the Band-Aid and face reality. These are the kinds of truths that make or break your love life. Screw these up, and you'll be stuck swiping right until your thumb falls off without any real connection. But stick around, and you're going to discover the hard facts that most guys are too clueless or too scared to address. And maybe, just maybe, you'll stop being one of them. So go ahead, smash that like button if you're ready to handle the truth, because today, we're diving deep into the 5 hard facts that make women disgusted with you. Number 1, don't rely on your parents' money. Guys, listen up. If you're still dating and you're relying on your parents' money to impress your lady, you need a wake-up call. Seriously, what are you doing? Look, I get it. Life's tough, and maybe you're not rolling in cash. But if you're an adult, you've got to act like one. Being dependent on your parents' cash is like putting a "do not date" sign on your forehead. No woman wants a man-child. They want someone who can hold his own. When you date someone, you should be the one taking responsibility, not your parents. If you don't have your own income yet, focus on yourself first. Find a way to make your own money, even if it's just a side hustle, so you can take your girl out without relying on anyone else. Don't waste your youth on meaningless relationships. When you grow up and can't make your own money, women won't respect you, especially when it comes to being a husband. You think a woman's gonna respect you if you can't even pay your own bills? Number 2, having multiple partners. You think being a ladies' man means juggling multiple women at once, having a different date every night of the week? If you do, it's time for a reality check. Being liked by many women, that's cool. Who doesn't like being popular? But having multiple partners? That's not just uncool, it's cowardly. And let me tell you, that isn't attractive. Worst of all, you're destroying families. You're messing up not just your future, but the futures of those who trusted you. Look, if you're into polygamy and you're transparent about it, like the kings of old, well, that's a different story. At least it's clear, committed, and responsible. But lying and cheating? That's weak sauce, my man, and you're better than that. So make a choice. Be the man who's liked for his charisma and respect for women, or be the boy who can't commit to anything but his own ego. Your call. Number 3, narcissistic men. Now let's talk about young women falling for narcissistic men. It happens because young women are still naive. They can't differentiate between a narcissistic guy and a competent guy. Both have high self-confidence, but the difference is that a narcissistic guy's confidence is fake and toxic. This won't work with high-value women who are looking for a serious relationship. As a result, you won't be able to build a healthy relationship with women. You'll end up alone. So be careful when you learn about dating and think about women. Don't focus on things that are fake and temporary, like trying to impress them with an expensive car just to look cool and confident, or lying about your job to appear successful. Sooner or later, the truth will come out. It's better to focus on the real deal. Get a real job, so that the wealth, achievements, and career you have are real. And this will make you a confident man because of your competence, not because of your narcissism. Number 4, waiting for someone else's partner. How long should you wait for a woman who's already with someone else? Let me make this real simple for you. 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Got it? You might think it's romantic or whatever to wait for someone to become available. But let's get real. It's not. It's creepy. You're not just hurting your own chances. You're making everyone around you lose respect for you. Pathetic. Think about it. You're literally sitting around, hoping for someone else's relationship to crumble. You're waiting to swoop in like a vulture. What kind of person does that make you? Definitely not a gentleman, that's for sure. Look, There are nearly 4 billion women on this planet. 4 billion. That means countless opportunities to find someone who's actually available and interested in you. So stop being that guy lurking in the shadows, hoping to catch a break at someone else's expense. Move on. Find someone else. Someone who will actually be into you for who you are, not because you're the backup plan. Number 5. Blaming women. Never blaming women for your single status or dating troubles, because guess what? The more you blame them, the less desirable you become. Period. You know those rants that go like, "I'm still single, and it's not my fault. It's the fault of all the women in this world who only care about looks, money, and so on." Especially if you start bashing them. It's no different from toxic feminists who say the world doesn't need men, or that all men are evil and better off dead. It's frustrating to hear that. So, if a woman doesn't like you, take a moment to reflect. Be honest with yourself. What do you need to improve in your life? As Dr. Jordan Peterson says, when all the women don't want you, it's not a problem with your love life, but a problem with your life. It's not the time to think about flirting, sweet talking, or attracting women. Instead, focus on how to become more disciplined, consistent, hardworking, and improve yourself. If you keep blaming women, refuse to criticize and accept your own flaws, how can you become a better and more attractive person? Listen, if you're seriously down for evolving into a more attractive, better man, like a man who can genuinely make women fall head over heels without becoming some sort of walking, talking cliche, then you've got to do 2 things. 1, smash that like button, show some love. And 2, if you haven't already, hit subscribe. Trust me, you don't want to miss the bomb content we got coming your way. All right, that's all for today. Take these hard truths, go out there, and be the amazing man you're meant to be. Until next time, peace out.